All right, you guys, welcome to Good Talk Josh, episode 10. This episode is brought to you by Latham Realty Unlimited. You guys get a hold of Jeff, looking to offload properties, looking to get out of a mortgage you're not wanting to pay anymore. He's flipping houses. He's not flipping houses as much anymore, but he's buying houses. He's looking to buy. If you don't like your house, let him know. He'll find you the house you love and then get you out of the house you're in right now. And if he can't sell your house, he will buy your house. Another cool thing I just learned about his operation is, I've never heard of any other realtor that does this, but he has a buyback program. If you get into your property and you decide you don't like the house, you are having buyer's remorse, maybe you have an asshole neighbor that your personalities do not connect. They got a dog that barks at you nonstop, or they're bitching about your dog barking nonstop. Whatever it is, he'll buy back the property, or he'll sell it to you for absolutely no commission whatsoever. He'll sell it for free. That's pretty damn dynamic. Get a hold of Jeff, 425-345-4920. Let him know you heard about it on Good Talk Josh. We're also brought to you by, Turkey Trot, 5K, itsyourrace.com/register. Tomorrow is the last day you can use the Blogit code to get $5 off. Not only does that code disappear, but the actual joining cost goes up as well. So make sure you get in. If you are even thinking about it, sign up now with the Blogit code, and you use that by the 16th, 11/16/2017. For all you future listeners, you've already missed the boat. Make sure you use that right now. Turkey Trot is a 5K on Thanksgiving morning, downtown Arlington. Get your quick run in right before your turkey dinner. Enjoy everything guilt-free. After you've done running 3 miles, you can go and you can stuff your face with turkey. You can drink all the Coors Light you want, and you can watch the Dallas Cowboys take on whoever the hell they're taking on this Thanksgiving. I don't even know. My fantasy team sucks, so I haven't been paying attention to football at all this year. I know who the Seahawks are playing, and that's it. That's it. Let's get on to the podcast. Thank you very much.
Don't touch that dial, don't turn away. Don't touch that dial, don't turn away. Don't touch that dial, don't turn away. Don't touch that dial, don't turn away.
Every other podcast I've ever done, I've had like a map of let's talk about this, and this, and I figured with you guys, I'm like, fuck it, let's just wing it. If it turns out shitty, I won't put it on there.
Hey, is it the same people that owns that the Arlington apartments that we used to live in?
Oh, the townhouse?
Yeah. No, not the townhouse. The fucking ghetto one. Right?
Ghetto?
That guy died.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that still there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually for sale.
It's for sale.
It's for sale.
You want to buy it and relive your glory days?
No.
Take baths.
Take a fucking black light up to the upstairs. Holy shit.
Was this a murder scene or was somebody beating off in here?
Plenty generations of guys, actually.
Dude, my stepdad used to party in that house when he was a teenager living in Arlington.
Oh my god, that's old. That is an old house.
That's awesome. That's it's changed hands a few times. I didn't even realize that the garage, that had 2 garages. When we lived there, I think I had access to that one that was all the way at the end by the alley.
Uh-huh.
And there was that one right next to the kitchen that you almost burnt up.
Wait, what? This is the house fire that we just had wasn't your first?
Okay, we got 2 stories to tell here.
No, and the funny thing is, they're the same issue. Grease fires.
Oh
Grease
my
fires.
God.
Wait, hold on. The townhome.
He started the fire at the townhome.
Yeah, I remember that.
In the oven.
You were hammered to start the fucking oven.
Salmon.
The hood fan on
Salmon.
fire.
Oh, yeah. What else?
No, so at the ghetto house, it was the day of that Nisqually earthquake.
Yeah, that's right.
And these guys were all at work, and I had a midweek day off when I worked at Nabisco with Sarah. And the Centennial Trail was being built. And so I heard this rumbling, and I thought it was just equipment running up and down the Centennial Trail. No, it was a fucking earthquake. And so I remember, because it, like your senses tell you to like run for the door jam or whatever, whatever the teachings were, growing up. And so we had these big jams in between the living rooms. And I was like standing there looking around, watching the house rattle. And I'm like, yeah, if something happens, like I'm going to get caught in the rubble of this fucking house. Like I need to run outside,
And nobody's fucking home.
And nobody's home, yeah. So I ran outside and the thing stopped. And luckily enough, Josh paid for cable. We didn't pay for cable downstairs. And we had the keys to, Josh changed the locks. So that we had one house key to both apartments. And I go upstairs to watch the news to like figure out what the heck was going on, and that's how I found out it was this earthquake, right? But I got hungry, and I was like, I'm gonna cook some hash browns. And so I started heating up the grease, and the fucking grease got too hot too quick and started splattering and caught the stovetop on fire.
Nice.
I think I called you.
Yes, because I came home and there was a black wall.
Yeah.
You were housekeeper might help to clean it up or whatever. Maybe put it out. I can't remember. I was down the road at the Safeway, and I was like, okay.
I don't know what to do. I did
It's
know
on
not
fire.
to. I
It's
did
on
know
fire.
not to
She's
throw
just
water
sitting
on
there.
it.
Yeah.
I did know not to throw water on it because I almost tried, and I was like, my better judgment got the best of me. I was like, no, that's bad.
It looked like she did, though, because the entire wall was charred.
Baking soda.
Sounds familiar.
I just had a grease fire.
Did you?
We were, what? I don't know, a month into a remodeled kitchen.
Yeah.
And I'm taking a dump and I hear a squeal.
I usually do
come
that when I'm taking
around,
it
around
down.
the corner and the entire house is full of smoke. And she's standing in the kitchen screaming, and all of our new cabinets and our
It's just
fresh
underneath,
tile wall
it's
is
just
black.
underneath the hood vent. It needs to be repainted underneath the hood vent.
But
Is
she's
all.
furiously trying to scrub the black off.
I was like,
before I
oh,
realized
shit.
what happened.
Just new drywall.
Yeah, brand new.
New tile, new countertops, fresh painted cabinets.
Yes, everything. I was like, oh, fuck.
It came off though, right?
Ish.
Off the tile.
Yeah.
I have to repaint the sides of the cabinets.
Paint.
Yeah.
Paint's
Yeah.
easy.
But we were going to repaint anyways this winter time, so it kind of worked
Yeah,
out.
a little touch up to do. But it's just funny how there's
Similar story. There's a pattern?
2,
Yeah.
skip a house, 3 kitchen
Well-
fires.
Yeah, but that other fire at the Arlington house, that wasn't a grease fire, though. That was an oven fire.
It was a kitchen fire.
Either way, you need to not be in the kitchen.
No, have you ever heard that one?
No,
about the
but she
oven
cooks
fire?
really well.
So we were going over to Josh and Jody's house behind
New Year's.
Aces for New Year's, for a New Year's Eve party. And I was cooking popcorn chicken, and I was like, going to toss them in buffalo sauce. And for whatever reason, Matt's like in the office, like doing his thing. I'm cooking this chicken, and I get this like inkling to want to go to Target. I'm like, Matt, do you want to go to Target? I need to get whatever it was that I was talking about at the time. He's like, oh yeah, no problem. So we load up the car. We go to Target. I forget about the chicken entirely. Forget about it.
Oh my god.
We're at Target like 45 minutes or so. We come into our neighborhood. We see the lights of the trucks and everything.
This is the
And
Arlington house.
the Arlington house off Highway 530. And Didn't think anything about it. Still, like, it's not clicking. And we turn on our road.
Fire trucks.
And there's fire trucks and
You had the
ambulances.
fucking fire department called?
Yeah, the whole entire Arlington Fire Department.
The
The whole entire Arlington Fire Department is like on our street, and it's still not clicking. We drive up closer to the house because we're like,
Our
wow,
neighbor's house is on
what's
fire.
going on with our neighbors? You know? And we get to our house and see our door is kicked in. It's our house, not any of our neighbors' houses.
And then you were like, oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
I was like, oh shit, the chicken. And we walk up to the place, and the guys are like, we got your dogs, you know, blah blah blah. And we're like, thank you. Like, holy cow.
Matt's like, what chicken?
yeah.
Basically, I'm like, chicken.
And then they were like, yeah, so your dog's shit all over the place too, but like there was dog shit all over the carpet because they got
Then
scared.
the firemen stomped through it.
They just stomped through it, you know, and so they had like some air and fans and stuff going on like in the house.
Try to clear the smoke out.
Yeah. So then they all finally leave, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, like we're just looking at this disaster because the whole house was wrecked. And
It's a rental, by the way.
Yeah, rental. So we have this decision to make. It's New Year's Eve, and we're like, so we can either stay home and like try to start cleaning this up, or we can just go to the party and deal with it tomorrow. And so we called them. We're like, can we just stay the night?
Yeah.
And can we bring our dogs?
So we dug out the least smelliest clothes we could find in the bottom of the dresser
Yeah.
because everything was covered in smoke. Loaded up the dogs in a bag of clothes and.
We just
What
went to
was
their
what
house.
was left that we could rescue for appetizers and went to their
trampled
house
through
for 2
shit?
days.
Yeah, so the
Well,
dogs.
the firefighters, when they're going in trying to find the
They don't
force,
care.
they don't care what's
They don't
on
care.
anything.
Yeah.
So if
So
there's
they-
shit on the floor, they're going to stomp through it. And
So the dogs got scared because of the smoke detectors going off, and they shit on the floor.
And then the house
so-
filled with smoke.
and
They
yeah.
didn't see it. They just
Right,
came
and so
in.
the firemen just went through the house because they're looking for people and you know everything else.
That's where you
so.
take the rookie on the fire department and be like, clean this up so we don't step in this, okay?
like your police officer.
Oh, God.
No, and that's when we became really good friends with Phil,
Yeah.
our neighbor Phil,
Oh,
because
yeah.
he's the one that called the fire department. He's like, I heard the beeping and stuff. I went out and he's like, but I knew you guys weren't home because your car wasn't in the driveway, so I figured it'd probably be good if I called the fire department. To this day, the lady that owns the house, I still don't think she has any idea that place.
Wow.
You still talk to Phil?
We're Facebook friends.
Occasionally,
Yeah, they're out in Stanwood doing the thing, and you know we're doing ours.
That's house fires are fun.
Yeah.
God, I see they haven't done anything with your old place.
No, it's fixed up. It's for sale right now. It's really nice looking.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It's they even cleared out all the blackberries and shit that was
taking the house over?
taking the house over. It's just recently.
Yeah, I saw the MLS listing for it.
So they ripped the roof off and redid it and...
Yep, they redid it. They redid everything on the inside, new everything. They did what I always wanted to do with the kitchen and made it a great room with that living room.
Oh, cool.
They knocked that wall down.
They knocked that wall down and then put a beam in because that was a support wall. But they just put a beam in a column and then made that a great room.
Awesome.
With a huge kitchen island, and the fridge moved from where I had it over back in, so it's a little bit less counter space than what we had because I redid it. It was kind of stupid with all that counter space, but reduced all the counter space along the wall that way. But they put a big ass island in it. It looks awesome, and they're charging a little bit less than
Did
what
you walk
or a
through
little
it?
bit more what I paid for it.
Oh, really?
Did you walk through it?
No, I just saw it on the MLS or Craigslist or something. It's still for sale by owner, and it's been sitting for a long time. I think it's a rough neighborhood. I don't
Oh,
know.
dude, that house had to have been used for meth for a while.
Oh, it was. I had to trespass
yeah.
kids out of it. City of Arlington officers called me up a few times to go, can you walk us through there and we'll do with no trespassing? I'm like, I gave this property up in a bankruptcy 7 years ago, but I'm still paying the water fee because like City of Marysville is still charging me for water. Even though it was all shut off, there's like a drainage thing. You have to pay $9 a month for runoff, sewer runoff or whatever.
Oh, really?
So we had to pay that for the entire length of our bankruptcy, even though we gave the house up.
Right.
So and he was like, "That's good enough for you to be authority on here." And so I had to go visit them a few times, and they walked me through it, and it was meth needles and shit in the
Oh.
house. The house had enough damage in it to where they weren't really hanging out in the house. Like in the bedrooms on the far side were okay.
Yeah.
They were writing like Sharpie messages on the wall. Hey,
Ugh,
Phil, call me at blah, blah,
gross.
blah, blah, blah. Because they always get like burner phones or people lose their phones and they use it until they get shut off.
Right.
So like